Hey guys, Rabbit Roo here, back with another Starcraft Broodwar Remastered match. Today's replay comes to me from Memnon, who is the blue Protoss, and he is playing against Bob Malcolm, who is our red Terran. So some PvT action for you today on what looks like Fighting Spirit. Quite excited to cast this replay. I'm getting a little bit of a flavor for the channel where people are sending interesting games where just weird shit happens, and I'm really having a load of fun. I just got done casting a epic base race game between Infested Zeski and his opponent. That was a ZVP, and I really had a blast. So we're having a lot of fun on our Sunday cast today, and I'm building up another couple of replays that I'm going to be bringing through to you. So yep, we're definitely on Fighting Spirit, and I'm quite excited to see what we have in store today. Okay, so close spawns is on Fighting Spirit, always arguably a little bit of a disadvantage for Terran. Protoss able to put a lot of pressure on, contain the Terran player on the bridge, but we will have to see what strategies each player goes with. Okay, so it just looks like a minute 24 gateway? That is late, man. Did I mess something up? No. That is a little bit bizarre. I don't quite know why his timing was a little bit off on the gateway, but be that as it may. Our Terran just seems to be starting a standard opening. So some of the funny shenanigans that do happen on Fighting Spirit is the double racks in the middle of the map. When I play ladder, I actually always check for it, because you honestly, the one time you don't check for it, it happens to you. So you come down here into the middle, you have a looky-loo, and on you go. So our probe is doing his scout, and the SCV and probe are actually going to cross paths, and that should give them a clue that, well, this is an unconventional scouting pattern, but he didn't go cross first. So I think if he looks at the timing of the scout and he goes, okay, hang on, so you're still looking for me, and you've probably gone top left first, you are therefore bottom left. So let's see if the SCV, or if the player playing Terran, actually figures out, based on running into the opponent's probe, where he is, because he hasn't scouted here yet. So will he go here, or will he go into the corner? Let's see. Nah, looks like he's going to go into the corner. No, wait. No. Yeah, okay, so he's going to not find him. He's going to find him last. Whereas our Protoss finds our Terran. Okay, so interestingly, at this stage, at 3 minutes, you still see 3 SCVs on gas. Although he's just pulled one. No, he's just got one standing here doing nothing, and one standing here doing nothing. He's got 3 SCVs on gas. If Memnon scouted this, he needs to be suspicious of what's going on, because at this stage, there's two issues that I would have had as a Protoss player with that scout. Number one, Terran players' goal is to build their first factory at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. There was no factory, and we were well over the 3 minute mark. The second thing you look for if it's going to be a factory expand is that at that point in the game, there is only one SCV on gas, because Terran is trying to save up minerals to build their command center at an optimal timing. So this whole build feels a little bit off. He's got a lot of money at this stage of the game. 600 minerals is a lot. He's supply blocked, and I think that's become a bit of an issue for him as well. So he's building a depot. So a lot of his timings have been off so far in this game. Meanwhile, Protoss has just gone with a standard 1 gate range. Should be expand. Where's your expand? Okay, so his expansion is a little bit late. It should come on 23. You should build a Nexus and then a pylon immediately, so you can keep building probes. Okay, so there goes the Nexus. Okay, so our Protoss lost his scouting probe. He should be sending his Dragoon, one of his Dragoons. So you keep one on the ramp in case it's a Volta, and you send the other one to the ramp of the Terran to follow up whether it's going to be a 1 base push, because this SCV on the ramp would be a dead giveaway that this is some sort of pressure build. Here comes the second factory. We can also see an academy on the way. I don't know if you're going to do a pressure-based build, why you would build an academy, unless you're trying to have a scanner if Terran is Protoss is countering with DTs. but that part does seem a little bit suboptimal. This build from Terran has been a little bit sloppy because you should be able to move out with a 2-fact timing at around about 5 minutes and 50 seconds. So he's not going to have anything other than 2 vultures, 5 marines. In fact, he's not even going to have a tank. This is going to be a tankless, even if that's an expression, I don't know. It's going to be a tankless move out. And again, he's missed a depot. I think he's just starting one now. So yeah, okay. So perhaps this is a little bit of a lower tier game. I actually didn't check the rankings on it. But I'm not too fussed as on my channel in terms of the rankings of the players. I tend to just look for games that are going to be entertaining. So this push out with 4 vultures, 6 marines, and a medic. So it's a medic, vulture, and there is a tank on the way. Move out. Alright, that's a bit unusual. What is our Protoss? Okay, so our Protoss has got 3 goons here just chilling. So he knows there's no expansion, so he should be expecting an attack of some sorts. He's moving more dragoons here. I think my advice in a situation like this is to spread your dragoons on the bridge. You get maximum hits, and it's very, very difficult for Terran to move all of his units out and engage efficiently. Here is not bad as well, except you can get hit from the high ground if your units aren't spread. So across this bridge would be good. Terran has, because of the execution of this, given Protoss so much time to get up their observatory, to get up a couple of gateways, to get up a 3rd nexus if they wanted to build it, which I think he's about to do now. So he's miles ahead if he just doesn't die here. Alright, so kiting a little bit. But kiting's quite, I wouldn't say advanced, but if you don't have huge confidence in your micro, then don't even worry about kiting. Just set yourself up over here in a line and take the fight with as many units as you can when Terran eventually gets to you. Alright, so 3rd nexus going down. I definitely think our Protoss player could go up to about 6 gates at this stage, at a citadel, and just put in some speed zealots, and he would probably just move and win if he was just hitting his macros, probes, etc. Looks like he stopped building workers, so in this sort of opportunity, well, I suppose it's reasonable to stop if you're under pressure. Goon pathing is shit, which is why I was always a little bit uncomfortable with him positioning his units there. It's easier here to have them in a line. You can hold position, you can kite forward, you can kite back, you can hold position, you can kite forward, you can kite back. And now you're also a little bit away from your rally. So he's got the 3 gateways, but he's not producing out of his gateways at the moment. He needs to be hitting his macro as well. And yeah, he's kind of got himself stuck on the 31 probes, unfortunately, which means that he's not really getting any advantage from having 3 gates. Okay, so we've got 1 base man. He's got 1, 2, 3 factories, and he is not interested in expanding. He's like, nope, expanding is stupid. Let's build units. Let's kill the Protoss. Because the Protoss would have crushed this game if they had just kept ticking over their workers and their gateways. But be that as it may, I still think they're probably going to have, how many dragoons do we have? 1, 2, 3 plus 9, so we got 12. We got a control group of dragoons. Does our friend here, the Terran, even have mines? He's got 3 factories. He's getting an eBay, and I probably presume he's researching +1. He's busy killing his own factory now. That's interesting. Alright, so here comes the big engage. And, ow! Siege tank, siege mode, pain. Okay, so he's in a little bit of trouble here because he doesn't have speed zealots. And he doesn't have a citadel either. So I'm a little concerned for our Protoss player. I think that Terran could camp here and potentially give you a lot of grief. So 35 workers. Sending in more tanks. He's got observers. I think he is missing a trick here. He could be building a few turrets to make life more difficult for the Protoss player, and that's when you see pushes on this map. That's the kind of thing that you see quite often. Okay, so he stopped shooting his factory after a while, which is good. Okay, so he's added a zealot. Where is your citadel, sir? Not behind here, is it? No. He's building it now. Okay, so he's got his citadel. He's been given so much time to catch up on his build, thankfully. 37 workers, so we're a little bit behind there as well. I don't know. If he had mines. Where are your mines, Mr. Terran? Just lay some mines and Protoss will die. Even with the observers, the mines just slow you down so much. And they tank for your units. Oh man, Memnon's in trouble here. He's in trouble here. He's got slow zealots. He is researching the speed upgrade, but it's not done yet. There's 4 tanks here though. It's not enough. Here comes a 5th tank. Okay, so he needs to put these tanks in tank mode yesterday. Okay, so these zealots are all dead. He is in huge trouble here. Come on, move forward, Mr. Terran. Put some tanks over here. Couple in tank mode, couple in siege mode. Pump vultures, rally your units, and it's over. Okay, so he's in tank mode, which nullifies the zealots quite a lot. Okay, take these out. Easy peasy. Ow. Beautiful. Alright, so that's a lot of dead probes. I don't think 2 zealots are going to do anything. Nice. Okay, so a few more vultures here, buffering, and there's just no ways that a single file units can come out and save this. He needs a shuttle to do some zealot bombs, and he is in huge trouble if Terran understands and learns what mines are. Cannot believe he's not playing with mines. We've got 4 nexuses and we've got 25 workers to spread across them all. Have you really not researched mines? Wow. Okay. Let's go. Up he moves. He needs a vessel or something to give him some sight. Mines. Mines here. Just mines, mines, mines. Easy peasy. If Terran loses this game, I will just... I don't know. I can't say I'll retire, but I will say I've seen it all. This would be unbelievable. He's just going mass zealots and... Oh my gosh. Okay, he's getting some penetration here. He's fighting back. This is a lot of zealots. And they're breaking through. He's got 4 left. He's moving his tanks back a little bit. Oh, he's got 3 left and these guys aren't helping. Behind this, Terran is just... He's not even rallying his units. Where? Rally them here. Help in the fight. This is a key moment in this game. And so we are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gate zealots counterattacking our way out of this mess. And we've got more observers than I've ever seen in one place. And because our friend here is just building tanks, which could have been in the fight if he knew how to set rally points, I think Protoss is going to get away with murder here and actually win. Okay, so now does he realize that moving in here is probably not a good call? No. Yeah, well, he's sending in some observers. I don't know what they're going to observe. There's no mines to worry about. I cannot believe he has not played with mines. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. Any Terran player I've ever played against, regardless of their rank, uses mines. It's probably the most valuable commodity in all of Terran versus Protoss. Alright, so we're doing our standard 14-minute expansion as Terran. We have no natural, but we have a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 4th base, and 30 probes amongst all of them. Heck, oh, this push again looks really scary. Is he going to do this? 1, 2. He's got some dragoons. He's going to flank from 2 sides. Uh-oh, okay, this is just... But you're fighting the wrong units with the wrong units! Your vultures must fight your zealots and your tanks must fight your dragoons! Oh no! Come on! Oh, I think this guy is actually going to win. Because 5 goons are not going to do anything against this. No, don't. Guys! Get yourself a starport and a vessel to fly up here and give you some scouting information. Lay a few mines so that the zealots can't just run forward. Memnon has 76 supply. And our Terran has stopped building things. All of his micro is being concentrated on leaving his tanks here in siege mode. Okay, so he's still on 3 fac. He's probably queued these up like nobody's business. Oh no, he's not. Okay. And I think Memnon is going to, on this 7-gate production, manage to get down the ramp and kill the remaining 4 tanks and actually hold this off. Easy as pie. Okay, Terran needs to learn a couple of things, and this will go a lot better for him than has gone in this game. So Memnon's now going to move across the map with some speed zealots and dragoons, and his only resistance is going to be a tank, a vulture, a marine, and no mines. This observer's just been watching the whole time, having a good time. And if he consolidates his units, this will be a piece of cake. Yeah, and he's doing that quite nicely here. So you can see he's putting in one group of zealots and then another one. 4 tanks, no bunker, no mines, piece of cake. Just gonna A-move them. He can A-move and close his eyes, and that'll be overs, skid overs. What are you even scanning? What do you want to know? How many bases he has? A lot. And he's got his worker count up too to 52. So credit to Memnon for when he had full map control and he wasn't facing any pressure, getting his macro pumping nicely. He's floating a bit of money. He could probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could probably be on 10 to 12 gateways if he wanted to be. That way he would be spending all his money and it'd be close to max. It's not going to matter though. He could have moved in already. He's chosen to wait a little while, but I think we're now building up for the big fight. And that's going to be the end of it. What are you doing with Marines at this stage? He is adding a gateway. Can't spend some more of his money. Okay, so he's moving out when Protoss is camping on this bridge. So you have an observer here, which he's got. Good job. And now you know Terran has got nowhere to go. Alright, so he's baited him in. And I think he's just going to move everything. There we go. Okay, so he's basically A-moving in everything. And that's going to be the end of that. So, an entertaining, low-ranked PvT, crazy play. Very aggressive, missing a few basics here and there. But I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Memnon, for sending me this replay, mate. It was a lot of fun. Well done in fending off that pressure, keeping your composure, resaturating your bases, and ending this Terran player in a very decisive fashion. I'm Rapid Drew. I cast Variety Brood War on a regular basis. If you enjoy that, then consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you again really, really soon. Take care. Ciao for now.